Some couple of hours ago, Mr. Obasi, Judy Austin's husband, because we are not going to use the word ex now. Yes, they are separated. They are still bounded by the Marriage Act, the native law and customs, until they are both cut off in the right way. They still remain husband and wife. Now, Mr. Obasi complained. He came out recently. If you've been subscribed to this channel, you must have watched Mr. Obasi. He poured out his heart. It was an emotional one. If you have not watched it, you'll be seeing it at the end of this video. It will be in the small box. You just have to tap on it. Mr. Obasi said he has not set his eyes on his children for the past 10 years. And he also said that Judy Austin and Edochie have been digging each other for a long time whilst Judy was still his wife. It's a sad one. Very terrible. Very much terrible. Well, Mr. Obasi has decided to consult the same legal advisor to marry May Edochie, and you will be listening to what he has to say and what the legal advisor have to say. But before proceed, please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. To those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon and the dollar sign in the middle of it, may God Almighty replenish your pockets. If you also want to be a part of this, you want to bless this channel, you want to encourage us, you can as well tap on the same button. Let us get right into this one. Mr. Obasi is about to get Judy behind bars.
This is Mr. Emmanuel Obasi. I had the opportunity of meeting him today to discuss his matter. We've had a very extensive discussion which confirmed some of the initial impressions we had. This is a man who had come to DPA to ask for help so he could have access to his children, from whom he had been separated for the past 10 years. He explained to us very intricate set of facts, and we have decided to help him in the way we could. But it is important for us to clarify at this moment. BPA itself will not, again, BPA itself will not be taking on this case. However, we believe that like any other citizen of this country, Mr. Obasi deserves justice. So we have decided to refer him to another lawyer in Anambra State, a very competent and capable lawyer, whom we believe will do an excellent job in protecting the rights of this man and providing him effective representation. And again, I must emphasize, BPA will not take the case of Mr. Obasi, and the reason is because we are involved in another case which has some relationship with this case. We want to leave no doubt in the minds of the people that Queen May is not sharing a lawyer with Mr. Obasi. We also want to emphasize that Queen May has no involvement in Obasi's case, and her lawyers are not Obasi's lawyers. It's very important to know this. And the reason is obvious. The two cases are different. Even though they may have a common opponent in these cases, the case of Queen May is totally different from the case of Obasi. The laws involved are different, the procedures involved are different, the cost is different. Therefore, they cannot share a lawyer, and that's why BPA is not coming in for Mr. Obasi directly. However, we've done all we could by transferring him to another lawyer in Anambra State. And Mr. Obasi today has met the new lawyer, and they are going to be talking, they're going to be getting to the details of it. We shall be on this sideline watching and hoping that Mr. Obasi will have justice at the end of the day. We are certain he will have justice. We're very confident of that, given the peculiar nature of his case and the pain and suffering he has endured over the past 10 years. So it was quite touching to meet him today and to witness again the intense emotions behind what he had endured. Okay? Thank you. But again, for those listening, because we have seen it repeated on social media several times, that Hume's legal team are taking over the case of Obashi. That's not true. They're not taking over the case, but we support him and we hope that he will get justice. And his lawyers are very good. I'm very sure of that. In fact, Obashi, as we told him today, he has so much to be happy about. There is now hope. For the past 10 years, he had been in a very dark and difficult situation, losing total access to his children, but that will begin to change. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Bassett, and thank you for coming. Everything is going to be all right. And hopefully we'll have justice someday very soon. Okay? And you'll be reunited with your children. Okay? Thank you so much. Again, nice to see you.
Welcome back. If you look closely, you realize that Mr. Obasi is still putting on his wedding ring. Yes, he's still putting on his wedding ring. I do not know if Mr. Obasi has moved on, like legally moved on, but I think Mr. Obasi is not talking about marriage now or talking about adultery and all of that. What Mr. Obasi is focused upon is his children, nothing more. Maybe Mr. Obasi is married to someone else. I do not know. 10 years is a very long time. And prior to that, they were already having issues. Judy Austin and Mr. Obasi together back then, it was a hell of a marriage. Mr. Obasi said Judy has been a terrible person. I think Judy was sort of interested in Mr. Obasi back then because it was the norm. Mr. Obasi had a business and he could provide the little here and there that Judy needed. Like, oh, I need this 5,000 for this. I need 10,000 to make my hair. I need this and that. I need clothes. And the part of the country that Judy is from, it's a practice for younger ladies to attach themselves to this guy that they believe is a business person, a trader. This person will have money to give to me. Business will boom. Soon we'll be importing. Our containers will be coming from wherever, from China, from Europe, wherever, most of the time from Asia. And we'll be selling this, we'll be selling, we have more shops, we'll build our big house, and we'll build more houses. We'll have our car. In fact, I'm going to be bought an SUV. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to shine, I'm going to be the number one. You know how it is done. And she will be buying a lot of clothes. Those were our dreams. Like Obasi was going to help get a lot of clothes. Like, oh, I want that one from America. I want that one from Turkey. I want that one from UK. I want this dress. I want that. These are the clothes that she will wear whenever she goes to pick up their children in school, to do what they call pepe dem to other women, like it's a competition to see the dress that you're wearing, how expensive it is, if it's the latest fashion, the SUV you are driving, how rich your husband is, all of those things. That's what they do. That's what they do. So it's more about competition of who has more money to spend. Now, Judy now looked at it. Maybe she was not seeing that growth as expected. Like she wants Mr. Obasi to now have this and that. Maybe she wasn't seeing that extra. And Mr. Obasi, he said to himself, look, I'm a trader and I'm focusing on that. I'm not going to engage in something extraordinary to get my business to boom. I'm not going to sacrifice my children or make rituals or whatever, or even stress myself beyond just to get all of these things. It's not going to be acceptable. Now, Judy had her own dreams also, like, okay, I want to be a star. I want to be this and that. All of a sudden, Judy saw Edochie in between. She felt like, okay, Edochie will take me to the direction. I'll be the star. I will shine. People will get to see me. I'll be known all over. Then I will be maybe available for those rich people. They will see me as an actress. She got into it. And she saw Edochie as the champion in the industry. Someone that can take her to where she wants to get to. And here we are, both of them, from politics down to realtors, real estate, down to God called us, down to I better pass my neighbor. So things have not gone fine for them. That's the point. Things are not okay for both of them. Their dreams are falling out. It's not falling into place. And Mr. Obasi is now ready to deal with Judy Austin. And we heard he's going to have access to his children. Obviously, he must. He will have access to his children. They will come spend time with him. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen.